Have you ever wondered how many species vanish from our planet while we sleep? It's a sobering thought, isn't it? With each passing day, we lose a part of our planet's rich biodiversity, often without even realizing it. Every 2 hours, one animal species on our planet is lost forever. That's 12 species every day, 84 every week, and over 4,000 every year. The magnitude of this loss is staggering, and the gravity of the situation is such that it can no longer be ignored. We live in an era of unprecedented biodiversity loss. This is the Anthropocene epoch, a time characterized by the significant global impact of human activities on the Earth's ecosystems. And while the causes of this mass extinction are many, one thing is clear: our actions matter. This video is not just about numbers or statistics. It's about the lives that are being lost, the stories that are being silenced, and the beautiful complex tapestry of life that is being unraveled. It's about the Sumatran tiger, the kakapo, the vaquita, and countless others who are teetering on the brink of extinction. Our planet is a symphony of life, and each species plays a unique note. But with each species that vanishes, our world becomes a little less vibrant, a little less alive. The loss of these species is not just an environmental issue, it's a cultural, economic, and health issue. When we lose a species, we lose potential medical cures, sources of food and fibers, and we disrupt the delicate balance of our ecosystems. Our aim is to shed light on the plight of these endangered species and to inspire action, because it's not too late. We can still change the narrative. We can still give these species a fighting chance. Let's dive into the lives of some endangered animals, their struggles, and what their loss means for our world. Imagine lurking in the shadows, your existence hanging by a thread, such is the life of the Sumatran tiger. Once the undisputed rulers of the Indonesian jungles, these majestic creatures are now on the brink of extinction. The Sumatran tiger, a subspecies native to the Indonesian island of Sumatra, faces a daunting array of challenges that threaten its very survival. The first and most potent threat is habitat loss. Sumatra, once a lush, unbroken expanse of rainforest, is rapidly changing. As human populations grow and industries expand, forests are being cut down to make way for palm oil plantations and human settlements. This rampant deforestation has left the Sumatran tiger with only a fraction of its former territory. In the blink of an eye, more than 80% of their habitat has vanished, replaced by a landscape that is inhospitable and alien. Then comes the menace of poaching. Despite international bans, the black market demand for tiger parts, particularly skin and bones, continues to thrive. Driven by greed and impunity, poachers relentlessly hunt these magnificent beasts, further dwindling their already perilously low numbers. And as if these challenges weren't enough, climate change adds another layer of complexity to the struggle of the Sumatran tiger. Rising temperatures and shifting weather patterns disrupt the delicate balance of their ecosystem, affecting their prey and altering their habitat. The plight of the Sumatran tiger is a pressing one. Conservationists estimate that fewer than 400 of these tigers remain in the wild, a chilling statistic that underscores the urgency of their situation. Experts warn that without immediate and decisive action, the Sumatran tiger could be extinct within a few decades, a casualty of human indifference and inaction. The fading roars of the Sumatran tiger are a stark reminder of our impact on their survival. As we bear witness to their struggle, we must also bear the responsibility of their fate. For in the end, the survival of the Sumatran tiger is not just about saving a species, but about preserving the delicate balance of life on our planet. From the vibrant jungles to the serene islands of New Zealand, the silence of the kakapo parrot echoes loudly. Born of the night, the kakapo is an avian enigma, a nocturnal parrot. It's a species that has never taken to the skies. Instead, it prefers to keep its feet firmly planted on the ground. It's a bird that has broken away from the flock, choosing a life of solitude and silence over the cacophony of the jungle. But this silence speaks volumes about the plight of the kakapo. Their numbers have dwindled to a mere 150 or so, painting a picture of an imminent silence that's far from serene. The threats to the kakapo are manifold. Introduced predators such as cats, rats, and stoats have had devastating consequences on this flightless bird. Their habitat, once sprawling and untouched, now fragments under the weight of human intrusion. Yet the story of the kakapo is not one solely of despair. It's a tale of resilience, of a species fighting against the odds for survival. Conservation efforts are underway to ensure that the distinct song of the kakapo continues to resonate through the still nights of New Zealand. The Department of Conservation has initiated a kakapo recovery program, a beacon of hope for this endangered species. The program involves meticulous tracking, breeding, and habitat restoration efforts, aiming to create a world where the kakapo can thrive once more. Every hatched kakapo chick is a symphony of hope, a testament to the tireless work of conservationists and a reminder of the fragility of our natural world. The kakapo's song may be a whisper in the night, a gentle rustle in the undergrowth, but it's a song of tenacity and survival. Each note is a reminder of the intricate web of life that binds us all, the delicate balance that we must strive to maintain. The silent song of the kakapo is a melody that resonates with the very essence of life. It's a call to action, a plea for understanding, a testament to the power of conservation. The quieting song of the kakapo is a melody we can't afford to lose. In the depths of the ocean, the vaquita swims in solitude, its numbers dwindling with each passing day. This is no tale of mythical sea creatures. This is the grim reality of the vaquita, the world's most critically endangered marine mammal. A small, shy porpoise, the vaquita is native to Mexico's Gulf of California, and yet it is disappearing at an alarming rate. The primary threat to the vaquita's survival is illegal fishing. Despite being protected by international law, these animals often get caught in gill nets set for the totoaba, a fish whose swim bladder is considered a delicacy in some cultures. When ensnared in these nets, the vaquita, like all mammals, must surface to breathe. But entangled in these death traps, they are unable to rise to the surface and tragically, they drown. Efforts to conserve the vaquita have been underway for several years. Scientists and conservationists are working tirelessly to enforce fishing regulations, remove gill nets, and raise awareness about the vaquita's plight. Yet the task is daunting. The vaquita's elusive nature and remote habitat make it difficult to monitor and protect. Still, there is hope. Innovative programs are being launched to breed vaquitas in captivity, a challenging endeavor given their sensitivity and low reproduction rate. And yet, each new birth brings hope for the future of this species. Moreover, there's an increasing global movement to value and protect marine biodiversity. As we become more aware of our impact on the planet, we are learning to make choices that favor conservation. We are learning that the survival of the vaquita and countless other species is intricately linked to our own. Yet time is of the essence. With less than 20 vaquitas believed to be in existence today, each day that passes brings us closer to losing this unique species forever. The silent plight of the vaquita is a testament to the unseen damage we inflict on our oceans. We must act now, not just for the vaquita, but for the health of our planet and future generations. The battle for survival is not fought by these species alone. It's a war we must all partake in. The Sumatran tiger, the kakapo, the vaquita, they each face a precipice of extinction, a line they teeter on, pushed by the relentless forces of habitat destruction, climate change, and human interference. We've explored the struggle of the Sumatran tiger, a majestic creature whose roar is being silenced by deforestation and poaching. As the forests shrink, so do the numbers of this magnificent beast, making each roar a potential echo of extinction. We've heard the silent song of the kakapo, a flightless parrot whose melodies are drowned by the cacophony of human development. This unique bird, with its nocturnal habits and ground-dwelling lifestyle, is a testament to nature's diversity, yet it now stands on the brink, its song on the verge of becoming a silent symphony. We've witnessed the plight of the vaquita, the world's most endangered marine mammal. A small porpoise that once frolicked freely in the Gulf of California, now ensnared in the brutal reality of illegal fishing practices. Each beautiful creature lost, a ripple effect on our ocean's biodiversity, But this is not just their fight, it's ours. Each species that teeters on the brink of extinction is a canary in the coal mine for the health of our planet. Their struggle is a mirror reflecting our own actions, our own choices, and the dire consequences they can have. Conservation efforts are crucial. From global initiatives to individual actions, every effort counts. Whether it's supporting sustainable practices, advocating for stronger protection laws, or simply educating ourselves and others about these species and their plights, we each have a role to play. Extinction is a stark reality, but it's not an inevitability. We have the power to change the narrative, to turn the tide in this fight for survival. Because these species are not just inhabitants of our world, they are intrinsic parts of it. Their survival is our responsibility, because the loss of one is a loss for us all.